Hi, Curb. Did Ted die yet? That's a great question. I saw Schlatt tweet about that the other day, saying it was dawn of the second day from Majora's Mask, so he might be dead. Okay, add time. It might go off US time because it seems that he's still alive. For me, anyway. Banger alert. I got distracted, ads are over. Hello. Okay, where's my layout? There's my layout. Okay. Do a thing in Minecraft for maths? That's crazy. No, that's my... Oh, Ace, hello! Thank you for subscribing. Ah, dude. Time flies when you're celebrating your and finding shinies. True. Why you... What? Okay. Is the Drampa even here? Okay. I feel like this is going to be all over the place because I'm not used to hunting this on stream. 6 years of so... Shit, it's been 6 months? Wait, I need to open this into... I need to open OBS instead of the Twitch thing so I can see my chat easier. Because I'm... Normally, when I stream, I look... I, like, have the OBS preview projector up, so I see what you guys see, but I'm just... Oh, Drampa's not here. But I haven't today. I've just got straight up source projector, so my chat isn't on my main monitor. But thank you very much for 6 months. That's crazy. I can't believe it's been 6 months. That feels wrong. Also, I think the music is too loud. I don't know. Is it fine? Am I not? I might be fighting with the music a little bit. Thanks for 6 months of entertainment. I'm just looking at different colored Pokemon. You guys, for some reason, decided to look at me doing this. Oh yeah, that's the story spoilers. It was in the title and it was in the go live notification. So, if you haven't beat the game, whoops. I wanted to do Mimikyu today, but I was setting it up and only one of my 3DS's would let me turn input redirection on, so that was really annoying. You got spoiled? This is your fault. You were well informed. Unless you have beat the game, I don't remember. Beat the game days ago? Oh, okay. I have it in big capital letters at the very front of the title. So nobody can get mad if they get spoiled because they've been warned. And it's... I suppose I could cover the screen or something when I sit at a bench, but can't do much about that. I'm shiny hunting directly underneath the tower? Oh, right. Dude, imagine if the Drampa's an alpha. Do you want the fire text no spoilers I made for Jack, or do you want yes spoilers? I mean, I'm the one providing the spoilers, so... Hi, Liz! Hello. I'm glad to be streaming again. It's been way too long. I wish I liked Mega Drampa more. I think it's epic and sick and awesome. Big fan of this guy. I would have rather hunted it in Gen 7, but I'm quite preoccupied there right now. Under the Tower is Alpha Roulette? Yeah, I want to do a phase there at some point. Well, not a phase. I want to go for an Alpha under there at some point. I got jump scared by... Oh, it's a Kangaskhan right now, but that spawn was a Furfru. I was just running past and I wasn't looking. It was like 100 encounters after my last shiny, and it was there. I have 3 Furfru. You're on Switch 1? How does the game run on Switch 1? Because, like, I've heard that it's basically just lower frame rate, but I don't know. I'm phasing for either an Alpha in the Roulette or a starter there. I found a Gardevoir and 2 Malamar. Hell yeah. You only had issues at the end. Yeah, even I had some frame dips during the final boss on Switch 2. I had Yeah. I had a couple frame dips there. Oh, go away, Kanga's gone. I love with Alpha Kangaskhan how the baby's eyes glow as well. Oh my god. They stack too many attacks? Yeah. I wanna do a playthrough on Switch 1 as well, just to see what it's like. I'm gonna go and pick up a Switch 1 copy of the game anyway, just because, like, for collection reasons. Like, I have every mainline Pokemon game on Switch except for the Switch 1 version of ZA, so I'm gonna go get that at some point and I'll do a Switch 1 playthrough. Though the first thing I did when I bought this game was I put it in my Switch 1 to make sure it would work. I thought it would, but I just wanted to make sure. ZA? You're Canadian, you can't bully me for that. Yeah, exactly. I also have a game, rip of the music from this game, from the Maractus Man. And I need to go through that and put some of the new music in my playlist. I don't know why I still have this Arceus fight music in my playlist. It's not, like, stream music. That's better. I can't see where I'm running because I'm looking at OBS. Okay. There were some great battle themes in this game. Yeah, definitely. Just synths went crazy. I don't even... Actually, can you even read the chat on stream? Yeah, you can read that, it's fine, whatever. I just took a screenshot from the very first trailer with the, like, the wireframe Lumiose in the background. I might go through... Oh, damn it, I keep sometimes I forget to sit at the bench till morning and I just run away at night. My favourite was that just since... My favourite was just since I love that they've been doing so many experimental genre tracks lately. Yeah. I love Jacinthe so much. She's incredibly annoying, but she's one of the best characters in this game. I love her design, though it does kind of feel like they copied my OC. Yep. John Game Freak saw your OC and went, yeah, I'm stealing that. Ow. Oh, that didn't kill. Uh-oh. Even the keystone and the hair accessory is exactly the same. I saw someone do a fan design for Clement, like an adult Clement in this game, and he has the keystone in his glasses, so like he does the glasses push when he mega evolves. Oh, damn it. Where the hell was Clement? Like, are they that scared of referencing anything to do with the anime? Like, Clement was the gym leader before he was in the anime. They got him? My OC versus this OC and Jacinthe are gonna hate each other. They got him? What do you mean they got him? Hello, Dawn. It is Yellow Grandpa time. It would be Mimikyu time, but my input redirection on my 3DSs wasn't working, and I didn't want to troubleshoot that and delay stream by like an hour. I want my yellow grandpa, my uncle grandpa. Hi, Tuna. This is a hunt I've wanted to do in Gen 7 for a long time. I just haven't had the chance. Do I have the charm? I am not getting the charm. I mean, I prefer full odds, but even if I didn't, that is ridiculous. I'm not doing that. Oh, it's foggy now. Charm feels like overkill? Yeah. Oh. Oh, Phalanx is gonna die here. Or not. I've been trying to get the charm, but holy hell, the requirements suck. Yeah. I took one look at that and went, I wasn't gonna get it anyway, but nah. No thank you. I need to go to the Pokemon Center next reset. You did it already? Oh my god. Was Phalanx on your playthrough team? It was. It was, for most of the playthrough, that slot was Emolga. I had an Emolga on my team for most of the game. And then there's that thing you have to do with, how do you even pronounce his name? Corbo? With him. And like, you gotta go to that building and fight the Haunter and the Gengar, and I caught one of the Gengar and I had that on my team. And then immediately after, I found Phalanx, after having wasted all my candies on Gengar to get it up to level. Yeah, that's how it's spelt, but I'm not French, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Corbeau? I think it's Corbeau. You saying it right? Okay. Okay, let me show you my team. You and you. Okay, this was my team. They have stayed in this order in my party the whole game. This is how they went in, and this is how they've stayed. I have Juan, the Meganium, Scolipede, Shalfa Bayonet, Victory Bell, and Shalfa Talonflame. That's crazy. Yeah, so I had Meganium, Gardevoir, Absol, Talonflame, Phalanx, and Blastoise. Markiplier. Okay, you need to come back here. Yeah. Okay. Where's the bench? There's the bench. Yours was Meganium, Slurpuff, Noivern, Clefable, Chestnut, Phalanx. Nice. I originally planned to, like, I was gonna have I wanted to have Delphox, so I picked Meganium. But then they gave you the Kanto starters like they did in X and Y, and I already had I didn't want to pick Charmander because I didn't want Charizard, and I already had Bayleaf by then, so I couldn't pick Venusaur, so I kind of had to go with Blastoise, and then I had Talonflame on my team, and if I dropped Talonflame, I would have been getting rid of my flying type. Basically, every decision for my team in this game was a coverage thing. It really wasn't what I wanted going in. Like, I carried in a Mulga for, like, 70% of the game. It's the most I've ever used a Mulga. It's like, I don't need 2 flying types. It's a shame I couldn't have Mega Evolved my Chestnut during my playthrough. Yeah. What ball was I going to catch Drampa in? I think I was going to catch it in a heal ball? Or a nest ball. I don't remember. I think heal ball. In all likelihood, though, the next shiny I see is going to be another Furfrou. I actively sighed when I saw the Kanto starters because I felt like I had to add it. Yeah, I had like a slight inkling that we were going to get the Kanto starters in the lab, but I was like, there's no way they'd do it again, and then they did it again. Hello, Becca. Welcome. Man, all the gamers are here. It's been so long since I've streamed. I am also making a video on my shiny Alpha Salamence that I got the other day. So after stream, I'll probably finish that and put that out. I picked Charmander because I'm cool and have good taste. That is false. That is a lie. I wish you could get rid of that damn main quest marker. Like, yeah, okay, I understand that you want me to go do ZA Royales. I'd rather shiny hunt. Pick Charmander because that's what I did in X. In my first Y playthrough, I picked Charmander because I needed a flying type and I didn't want to use Talonflame. Literally, Charmander was just there for me to use Fly. I agree that he's cool, but he's just so overrated. Like, I was originally a Blastoise fan, but Bulbasaur, the Bulbasaur line has grown much more on me in the last couple of years. I'm a Bulbasaur fan now. Charizard? I feel like Charizard is a better design than Blastoise, but I like Blastoise more, if that makes sense. Partially because of how overrated Charizard is. Guys, we're doing Dynamax Adventures. I hope you knew about that. This is actually the weekend. 3 more years of Zard meta. Oh my god. I'm glad that Charizard hasn't been meta in like any of the Scarlet and Violet regulations. I'm glad that it was washed after it lost its G-Max. It feels like an equal amount of lovers and haters. I feel like that's balanced out by just how much favoritism Charizard gets, though. Like, I was fully expecting Mega Charizard Z in this game. Like, completely unironically, I was expecting it. Have I done any ranked at all? No. I've had no internet for, like, the last week and a half. So, this is like, I got internet back yesterday or the day before. So I haven't done any online. Partly because I like Charizard, and secondly because I think the fan reactions would be hilarious. Oh, absolutely. That's why I wanted Charizard Z. It would be hilarious, and would suck mega bad because they're giving Charizard 3. But it would have been really funny. Getting internet in 2 days? Hell yeah. How's the new plays? All I've seen is that one photo where all the cars were parked on the wrong side of the road because Britain is a lawless country. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to sit at the bench twice. Any cool hunts in here? Yeah, what is everyone hunting? I mean, I have Alpha Salamence. That was the first hunt I did. It was my first shiny in this game, which is awesome. He's so massive. I was gonna call him Eclipse, but then I was like, no, that's a name for Roaring Moon, because I still need to go and hunt Roaring Moon. And I need another Beast Ball. I have no Beast Balls. Canada doesn't... You guys are insane. In Australia, you park on the side of... You park with the flow of traffic. You park on the left side of the road. Like, you get fined if you park on the wrong side of the road. That's insane. You guys can just park wherever? That's ridiculous. You park on the left side of the road, facing the way you came. Like, with the flow of traffic. That's just, like, straight up dangerous, actually. Maybe I'll go do a run, just like a lap around one of the different zones, just to see what's up. Wait. Am I... Does this tell you what time of day it is? Have I just noticed that? Are you kidding me? Is that a clock? Is that just straight up a clock? Oh my god. I feel like an idiot. I just noticed that. Okay, when does morning end? Is morning just like a quarter of the way through? Oh, okay, I missed. If I drove, it would be on the left side, and that's how it usually is, but sometimes for some god-awful reason there's a rare right side. Oh, other way around, yeah. Show the save screen? Oh, yeah, okay, hang on. Almost 35 hours. 34:44. I put 25 in on like the first 3 days. You're at 104, 48. Okay, some of us have obligations. I've had classes and I've had work. I haven't been able to... Trust me, if I didn't have to do anything for the last week, I'd be at least 50 hours by now. It's crazy, because I feel like I played Mario Kart World for ages, and it's like I barely managed to play 15 hours of it. 48 is impressive given that I literally moved house. One time I came in here, and three of the spawns back here were all alpha furfuru, and one of them down there was an alpha furfuru. I had 4 alpha furfuru. Okay, so morning ends just before, like, a quarter of the way through. Right. These Drampas are guaranteed spawn in the morning. So halfway through the morning it switches to Furfuru, and then at night it's Clefairy. There's like 3 or 4 Clefairy. It's only a morning spawn? Yeah. That's why I'm running away while it's still daytime. I had so many people on Twitter asking me where I got this top from, and I genuinely don't remember. It was just the first row of shops I went into, and I was like, oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. I just kept buying stuff. Who's your favorite character in this game? That's tough. They're all really good. I really do like Corbo. Whoa, that's scary. I like how Corbo's just like a big softie. He thinks he's tough. Lysander, true. Yeah, I do like Lysander. I like how Lysander being tall and immortal basically means that if you fire the ultimate weapon, you're banished to 3,000 years. I genuinely thought Corbo was going to be the villain. Yeah, well, I mean, that's how they set it up. But, yeah, I don't know. I thought the shit he was going to make us do to repay the loan was going to be way more heinous than... This guy moved into this building and it's full of Gengar. Can you get rid of the Gengar? I thought he was going to make us, like, kick people out of places. And not just, like, Gengar. Corbo is much shorter than I expected. Much like Cerebi Joe. Is Joe Merrick short? Made it seem like we were going to beat people up for having debt. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then it was just... Go help people with this. Go help people with this. That's it. Smile. Shorter than I expected before I met him. I think smile with a $sign is better than smile with a bracket. 2 Alpha Kangaskhan. I'm gonna get beat up. Every now and then I just like to run through and manually check all the Pokemon over here, even though I can see them. Just like, make sure I haven't missed anything. anything hiding back here? No. Please get the items. No. There's fake mustache tattoo on her finger. My cousin has one of those, and then he did grow a mustache, so it was completely useless. There's one returning character in this game that I want to complain about. I don't know why on earth this character of all characters is included. Who was... which one? What's your thoughts on people saying this game is too easy to get shinies in? I think the bench method, not the bench method, the AFK tower method is lame as fuck. But other than that, it's an overworld game. Shinies aren't going to be super duper difficult to get. Why is Hippowdon in the decks? You don't like Hippowdon? Has Hippowdon been in every Switch game? The AFK and Shiny Charm? Shiny Charm is fine because that's in every game. That's not really a method, more so just like a feature of the game. I think, personally, the bench method is... not the bench method. The AFK method is lame as fuck because you put no effort in. You just set up a turbo controller to go up and down, and then you go to bed, and then you wake up, and you have shinies. That's just like people saying, oh, why don't you just Masuda? I mean, if people want to do the AFK method, go ahead, whatever. I just think it's really lame and boring, and I'm not going to do it. I did the tower thing for a bit, but doing AFK is lame. You should hold the gosh darn controller. Yeah, exactly. Like, the tower method itself isn't a bad thing. I'd definitely use it just because it's the most convenient way of refreshing those spawns. But, like, automating it is boring. The only time I do the tower is if I'm doing it myself and need to kill a tiny bit of time. Yeah, exactly. Using the tower manually, no problem. That's just shiny hunting. Automating it is just lame. Like, I remember automating any shiny hunt is boring as fuck. Exactly. You might as well just hack them in at that point. Because, like, what are you even doing? You're not doing anything. There's no reward for your effort. You just expect the game to do it for you. It's like how back in Sword and Shield, Fossils in Gen 8, I feel like that's a little bit different because that is just Carpal Tunnel Simulator. But, like, I remember when Gen 8 came out, there was this dongle. I remember Austin John Plays did a video on, and it had, like, literally a built-in function to automatically hatch eggs in Sword and Shield. And it's like, what's even the point? If you're just doing it automatically, don't bother. He's advertising it for bench method now. I saw that. I saw he put out a video this morning for it. And it's like, yeah man, okay, whatever. I think doing it for the fossils is fine, but for anything else it's like, dude. I get the fossils, I have really weak hands, so I did hold the controller while using turbo. I like Austin John, but sometimes it's just like, dude, come on. Like, he did absolutely no research for that Mega Stone video when, like, the DLC trailer came out and Nora edited one of them to be the trans flag and he took it dead seriously. and that whole thing got, like, blown up and put in the leak subreddit and stuff. It was like a Mega Sylveon? No, dude. That's Photoshop. If you took like 15 seconds to look it up, you would see that it was a shitpost on Twitter. Mega Transgender coming in the DLC? Yeah. I can Mega Evolve now. Penny uses it? Real. I mean, her ace is Sylveon, right? So... it's like... his videos are legitimately useful, but half the time they're just, like, random bullshit that doesn't matter. Like, I haven't watched any of his videos about ZA because, one, I've had no internet, and two, I was, like, avoiding spoilers while playing through the game, so I didn't look at any of them. I'm actually gonna go see now what his most recent videos are. Austin John plays. I can't see chat right now, and there's a Alpha Kangaskhan. Okay, videos. So straight up says the player's mum is hot. I don't think you can fault him for that. Terrestrializes and says become the one you want to be. Girl, I know what you are. Yeah, exactly. Ish, don't fuck with his format. I hate the song he uses. I like it. Okay, so... oh my god, he's put out how many videos? 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19 videos since the game came out? That's absurd. That's insane. 19 videos is ridiculous. Oh, it's daytime. Okay, well I entered, so now I have to check. One shiny I really want to phase on here is like an Eevee. Salmon Run. See, this is the music that plays when you go into Zone 17. I haven't tried to get the Skarmory in Zone 17 yet. I have tried to get the Gibble in, I think that's Zone 8. What zone is that? Is that Zone 8? Yeah. I thought I was just, like, really bad at the game, but apparently it's, like, just way too difficult. Gibble is easy, shut up. I wasn't the only one who struggled with Gibble. Because half the time it didn't even spawn, and then the other time I couldn't save because Pokemon had already locked onto me. Like grouping them up and drowning them. How do you get Surf? Is there a Surf TM, or do you just have to have a Pokemon that learns Surf? There. Like grouping them. I think it's on them. Oh, is it a reward? Oh, I have Surf. Am I stupid? I should have taught Blastoise Surf ages ago. What was I doing? Wait, when did I get a second sub point? I didn't get a notification for it. I saw Ace's resub, but now I have another sub and I didn't see it. Whoever that was, thank you very much. It completely didn't give me a notification at all. So I don't know what happened there. But thank you. Shuffle Vaporeon had Surf preloaded. Right, that's Blastoise. That's not... No, for links. For links. Oh, Salmon. Hello. Was that you? Did you subscribe? Because it didn't give me a notification. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know why it didn't do the alert. I don't have a notification in my activity feed. I just saw straight up nothing for it. That was really weird. But anyway, thank you very much. Welcome in. Big dog. Big dog with the red eyes. Oh. I'm not going for Alpha Drampa, but if the Drampa is Alpha, I'm gonna freak out. It's so funny watching the boys walk towards a Pokemon and knock them off screen. Yeah. I'm so glad they gave Phalanx Omega. Like, genuinely. 500 shiny kangaroos. I've phased on 3 Furfroos here, not a single Kangaskhan. Like, 10 billion Furfrou, 0 Kangaskhan. I love the fact that the middle guy is constantly struggling. Yeah. I like that it's just like Power Rangers. I don't know, I haven't seen Power Rangers. It's like when they merge or something. I don't know. Like the big mecha thing. Like, I love the boys. I never used them in Sword and Shield. If I do another Sword and Shield playthrough, I'm using the boys. What is that? Boy, he is huge. I have so many VODs I need to upload still. I feel like... So, like, I upload all my VODs to YouTube in an unlisted playlist, right? But it just clogs my YouTube studio, so I'm thinking maybe I need to just make a VOD channel. Not because I'm expecting people to watch the VODs, it's just like I want to keep them but not have them take up space on my hard drive. Oh, training part's gone. Because, like, if I saved every VOD on my PC, I'd have run out of space months ago. But I don't want to get rid of them. It's a predicament. I get the praise of... Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that either, because I'm not French. I said bois. I was... In my head, I said bois, but I don't think that's right. I think Heracross is just kind of busted early game. It is bois. Those boys. I thought it was bois. It's nighttime. What? Why do I keep doing this? I sit at the bench once, don't think, and then I run in here. Anyway, there's the Clefairy. Sometimes there's an alpha. Actually, I don't know if it's a guaranteed alpha or if it's only sometimes. Je parles le français or whatever. I hablo French. See, I could say that. That means I know French, right? Actually don't speak French, but I'd love to learn it. I'd like to learn, like, literally any language other than English. See, the problem with English-speaking countries is everyone else learns English, so we never learn any other language. Second language education in English-speaking countries is always just, like, the worst. Up for Drampa. I'm preoccupied learning one of the hardest languages as my second language. Yeah. I would definitely love to learn Japanese. I know it's like the nerd answer for, oh, what second language do you want to learn? But, like, realistically, it's the one I'd get the most use out of because of just how much Japanese media I consume. Like... It would be really nice to be able to play... Oh, I don't have a camera up. It'd be really nice to be able to play all of my Pokemon games and be able to read them too. Because currently, half of the games I own, I can't read. Both media reasons and just as a language and how it's formed. But it's really difficult, yeah. So a lot of Japanese Mimikyu accounts, yeah. And, like, Twitter has started showing me so many tweets from Japanese accounts, and it's like, I'd love to be able to read these without having to rely on Gonk. Like, I don't want to use Grok for translations, because that's AI as well. That's generative AI, it's not like old school Google Translate. Gonna pat myself on the back real quick because suddenly got really good at Japanese. When you were in Cyprus, were you able to, like, hold a conversation with that band you saw? Because didn't you get them to, like, sign your 3DS? I don't really know what happened. My progress was slow for like 4 years. In the past year, I magically got really good. I spoke to them about 3DSs and they told me what color they had. That's sick. I wish that at least my school had better language learning options, because in year 7 and 8, everyone had to learn Italian. Like, there was no choice. Just part of one of your regular subjects was Italian. And then from year 9 onwards, it was an elective, but you could also choose Indonesian. And way more people picked Indonesian because they liked the teacher more. But it's like, Italian would be cool. But nah. And I didn't want to learn Indonesian because I never planned on going to Indonesia. Even though it's like 90% of the country goes on holiday to Bali. I just wish I had more options. Like, if there was Japanese, I probably would have picked it. And that would have been learning a language in a school environment rather than trying to force myself to do it later is... It's difficult. That band basically separated afterwards too. Still exists with the drummer and bassist left, so it's just the main vocalist and guitarist now, which makes my signed 3DS really special. Oh, right. That's crazy. You got, like... What, just, like, immediately after the show in Cyprus? I like Mega Revolving my Pokemon and just immediately dodging all of the damage. Don't Zen Headbutt me, oh my god. I think I would have never gotten good at Japanese as I am now if I learned it in school. Clearly I need to get better at English first. Man. A few days after, I imagine they wanted to before, but they were contractually obligated to stay a unit in Cyprus. Yeah. Why don't I go to the bench? Am I stupid? I feel like if I am gonna learn a language, it needs to be in like a class. I can't self-motivate myself to do that. It's just not gonna happen. But like, I have no time to take a language class on top of everything else I'm doing, so... Really sad that the band I've been a fan for so many years has now has mostly fallen apart to being just a solo project. But I'm so happy and grateful I got to meet them before they split up. Yeah. It's really cool that you managed to do that. I'm so sore. Oh my god. Don't... I love getting straight back into sport after not playing for 6 months. Oh, I need to kill this guy, hang on. Those view bots got like very rare for a while, and now they've started coming back. Didn't get to kill them in time. It's fine. I wanted this death to be by my hands. My concert last week was cancelled, and I have a card show the same day, and also have really bad con flu. Is that like just when you get sick at a con? So maybe it's for the best. That sucks though. I've been sick for like the last 2 weeks or something. And it sucked ass. It was some bacterial infection. Like in my sinuses or something. Oh shit, that reminds me, I need to take my nose sniff for my sinuses. But it was like a sinus infection. And for like the first week, I just had a sore throat and couldn't talk or swallow. And then that weekend, it just knocked me out. And like, I was dying. All 6 of my mod swords have died in blood. You're a mod in 6 channels? That's a lie. I think I've only banned 2 people in the chats I have a sword in. You've banned plenty in this chat. First time in a while I've been... Ah, Kangaskhan! First time in a while I've been able to breathe, but it's also 3 AM, so like you win some, you lose some. Yeah. Your modern Volvapedia's chat. I still think it's kinda insane that like my first stream you were just like, hey, can I be mod? And I was just like, yeah, sure. I didn't even really know who you were. I just said yes. I think I'd seen you like once or twice in Matt's chat. And like maybe in Jack's, I'm not sure. And I was just like, yeah, sure. It's really funny. I needed to just mod random people. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, god damn it. I don't have... I'm used to streaming with a camera in front of me. So I can show stuff. And I can't. There's like a... I think Ronk modded me himself though, because we were friends before he started streaming. Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway. I can't show it because I don't have the camera in front of me. But the other day, I found like one card shop near me. It's not really a card shop, but they have like cards. They had, it was mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards they had, just like singles of, but they had some Pokemon. And I found a Japanese Latios and Latias Tag Team GX. And I was like, oh, that's sick, so I got it. Jack maybe too, I can't remember if I asked or he gave it to me. I feel really icky asking to be mod. I haven't asked to be mod in anyone's chat because it makes me feel like I'm begging. The logo's crazy. There was a server of me, Skyfish, Ronk, and a few others you may know, for like 4 years ago before Ronk started streaming. That's crazy. Guessing not the alt art. Probably not. I don't remember. It was like $35. It was like 17 US or something, so it wasn't an expensive one. The alt cost a mortgage. I ran here at night again. I'm not gonna look, I'm just gonna up the counter and fly away. Mr. Demand and Cosmic Sandra as well. What the hell, dude? Why do you know literally everyone? Why do you know everybody on the planet? Genuinely. I make a friend, and then they're like, oh yeah, I know Ace. Why do you know everyone? Do you know my grandma? There's a good chance. Me happening to know your IRL friend is absolutely absurd. Yeah, that was just straight up insane. Though to be fair, I did meet her through Twitter first, but still. Okay, ads are about to start, so, I will be back. Okay, oh wow, my throat. Hello, I am back. I went to get some water, and my water bottle was being washed and is now empty, so I have a half-drunk carton of choc milk instead. What a shame, I have to drink chocolate milk instead of water. I remember my 18th birthday, some people in that server watched anime together in celebration. That's sick. I can't believe that was almost 4 years ago. Old heart, imagine. Have to drink peak instead of mid, that's what I'm saying. Made me think about how crazy it is that I do know actually quite a lot of people. Yeah, you know everyone, dude. It's crazy. Using you to be one whole degree of separation away from the queen. I mean, I think she's a little bit dead, so I don't know if that's gonna work. I like to think I'm the kind of person who's kind of cool and everyone would rather be in with everyone rather than being in any particular group. Yeah. No, I think so. Oh. You. Die. That unevolving sound jump scared me kinda. Why there's so many furfru? It was like that in school too. I was friends with the shy lesbians and also the football dudes. I think, yeah, Phalanx is gonna get over leveled just from being the one fighting type I have to clear out Pokemon in this area. Oh, Pfeffer. I need to remember to clip shinies when I encounter them, because I know, I guess I'm just not used to it in overworld games, because, well, I don't know, overworld games, just this game, because all 4 shinies I've found, I haven't clipped the sparkles. I've been recording, but it's been on the overlay that you guys are seeing, so I haven't, it's all been like kind of awkward because the overlay's there. Not to congratulate myself too much because I don't like doing that, but I do think it's very cool how I'm this way and I can befriend people in seemingly any niche community. That's a really cool thing to be able to do as well. Like, to just be able to make friends with anyone. Do I go to Thursday locals with this cold tonight? I'd give it a miss, I think. If you're not feeling too good, I'd probably give it a miss. No, I don't have the calendar. Twitter.com. Do you want to play Jungle Dump? What's Jungle Dump? Why do I keep doing this? It's night time. I don't need to be here. God damn it. Mega Venusaur's attack? Ah. I did it again. I'm actually just the worst. You can dump it. I don't know about the TCG. I don't know what that means. I just get card because pretty cardboard. Well, there's an Alpha Kangaskhan there. There's 2 Kangaskhan there. You be dumping it for your turn? No, I know nothing about the TCG. My TCG experience is doing pack battles at the side events of Perth Regionals and not really understanding how to play. Oh my god, my shoulder is so sore. I feel like I need to set up like Nightbot or Streamlabs or something for commands and stuff, just so I can link to like my Twitter and stuff at the end of stream, because there seems to be a real disconnect between that, because people who find me on Twitch I never end up seeing them on other platforms. Not that I'm saying, oh, I need growth or whatever, but it's like that's where I announce I go live and stuff. I don't know. I just look at different colored Pokemon. See that Furfru? Sometimes it's black instead of white. There's so many dogs here. Why are there so many dogs? I swear by the end of this, I'm gonna have like a whole team's worth of shiny Furfru. Or like enough for each trim. How many trims are there? Black and white, huh? Really funny to me that they just completely skipped Unova. But also, Unova fans can't complain. We got a whole DLC in Scarlet and Violet that's in Unova. And then the amount of Unova Megas in this game. Because before this game, the only Unova Mega was Ordino, right? There was no other ones, were there? I gotta hunt in Arceus more. I never really hunted in Arceus. Not full odds anyway. I need to set up a full odds file. Also, I need to play Splatoon 3 on Switch 2 because it got a slight performance patch, didn't it? I need to give that a go. "3DS Mario Circuit? When did I put this in the playlist?" What's Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 8? I still don't remember putting this in the playlist. Drampa's gone. A problem with this hunt is that Drampa goes, and then there's a chance that I just phase on something and Drampa's not even there. Oh, hey, my Twitch status, my Discord status for my Twitch stream is finally working. For ages, it never displayed that I was streaming on my Discord profile, but now it does. Seems that I get like 10 to 12 Drampas in before it disappears. I wish it wasn't just a daytime spawn though. I wish it was like I mean morning. I wish it was at least daytime. Gladio mentioned. Oh, that was an Alpha 80. Okay, so Kathy Gladian fans somewhere out there in the world just activated like a sleeper agent. I love Kathy Gladion fan. I'm glad that there's somebody who appreciates Gladion. I know her. We are mutuals on the Bird website. I'm not even surprised that you do, Ace. That's just an expectation, I think. Do you know Mizuki Alola? You probably do. That's a stupid question. I think I have them muted, actually. That's funnier. That's definitely funnier. It's insane how you just kind of know everyone. I'm quite quick to mute people if I don't like their opinions or what they say. That's fair enough. I tend to block people rather than muting. I don't know, I feel like the mute function is always just kind of useless. Because if I don't like someone enough to stop seeing like their tweets and stuff, I just want them gone. I don't bother with muting them, it's just straight up block. Mods kill this band. There's even some close friends of friends that I have muted or blocked for that reason. Yeah. But then sometimes I come across random people that I've never interacted with and they've blocked me. Like I don't remember who it is, but there's this one... Their name's like Glacier or something, and they have a Springtrap profile picture. And they're like in everyone I know's replies and stuff. And we had like a slight argument at the end of last year over something, I don't even remember what it was, and they blocked me. And it's like, dude, So I get it. I can't complain too bad, because that's the exact same thing I do, so... Kangaskhan. Dead Kangaskhan. Oh, come on, dude. Why are there so many Furfrou? I used to get super upset when people I didn't know blocked me. I mean, same. Now it's like, what? Why did you block me? What did I even do? But okay. Like every now and then I'll find big accounts that have blocked me. Like Midas, the guy with the Sprigatito profile picture, he blocked me. But that's fine, because I blocked him, so I think it might have just been mutual. Because I found him really annoying, so I blocked him, and I think he blocked me back. Let's go. Not social enough on the medias to have these issues, I just doom scroll. Yeah. You could be the sweetest apple in the tree, but some people don't like apples. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. I don't know, it's all just fake internet points anyway. You can be the sweetest apple and some people are Newton. Newtoing. Coughed up something laughing at what I typed. I feel like this applies to real life friendships too. Yeah, some people just don't click. It's like sometimes applies and apples are just the same word. Yeah, sometimes like I don't hate, like you don't hate someone, you just don't gel with them. Can they make headphones with the cable coming off the right ear instead of the left? I'm sick of having the cable dragged across my body. I'd fuck up a banana right now, but I'm blankied up. What a horrible life I live. Realizing that it's way more worth both people's time than trying to force a friendship, yeah. I would also assume that this also applies to dating and romance, but I'm a romantic, so I don't know shit about fuck. My brain can't manage more than 2 relationships at once. If it did not have a lot more friends, yeah. Relationships are hard. Why can't we just be friends? It feels like I've kind of worn out this path. I love pressing plus just a second too late. And then that furfru sees me. Whoa, that's 2 Alpha Kangaskhan. Worn out this path, what is this, Animal Crossing? It is... Is there like a worn out path you can put down in Animal Crossing? I've never played Animal Crossing, I don't know. I don't cross very many animals. Walking on grass wears it out. Ah. This zone confuses me, because why is there a vineyard in the middle of the city? I'm gonna blow this furfru up. Like, why is there a vineyard just in the middle of a city? Who did this? Why did they do this? Legends today makes me want to buy a beret. I've never once thought about owning a beret. Neo City in today isn't so much nicer than real life Paris. Oh, I'm sure. 100%. Paris is not this nice. Oh. Best feature in this game, running over the sparkling item spots. You don't have to press A to pick them up, it just picks them up. Game of the year, best feature. It does, I saw the leaked trailer, you gotta buy the Smell DLC. I can't believe you gotta buy the Smell DLC, are you kidding me? What if I just huff the air vent of my Switch? It smells like new plastic. I remembered this time. Most Pokemon fans can go without the smell DLC as they already had smell worse than Paris. Have you ever been to a regional, dude? Some people there fucking reek. Like, there was this one guy at Perth last year, and he was, like, disgusting. And my friend got paired up against him in one of the side events, and it was horrific. And then I went to Tokyo Alley, which was just like a random convention, and I saw him there again. And I saw him walking towards me, and I turned around and walked the other way. You don't forget a man like that. It was bad. Most Pokemon fans can go without... Oh, you already read that. Wasn't too bad at Birmingham and EUIC. There was some not great smelling people at Cyprus, though. Stop using takedown! Make me go to the Pokemon Center again. I need a game rip of the Mario Kart World soundtrack now. I don't know why I tried to fight that Autonaut. I didn't need to do that. Ah. Oh, I finished my chalky milk. The world is cruel and unjust. My chalk milk. How I miss it. I suppose while I'm doing this, I could be doing Friend Safari, right? If I get input redirection working again. God damn it. I have a feeling that it may have something to do with my new router, because I had to reset up all my internet connections on all my 3DSs. And only one of my 3DSs got input redirection to work. And I don't know why. So I might have to go through and just remove and re-add all of my internet connections on my 3DSs. Can't wait for a few weeks from now when a Twitter mutual I don't interact with much publicly is coming to stay at my place so I can get another you know that person? Oh, come on. I need to set up the software that makes your controller 360 when working again. I have an 8BitDo dongle, like just 8BitDo wireless adapter, and I have a PS5 controller. I got it before I had Bluetooth in my PC, but it's useful for just making the PS5 controller use X input, so I never got rid of it. I'm thinking you know this person, or at least you follow her main. Okay. I have a new Xbox and a PS2 one. Oh, my cousin, the other day at work, somebody brought in a box of consoles. And it had 3 Wiis, an Xbox, and a PS2. And I wanted that PS2 so bad, but I couldn't justify it. It was like $30, but I have nowhere to put a PS2. Surprise for now, though, since plans aren't 100% set in stone. Okay. I'll wait the surprise. That's a good price? Yeah, but I have nowhere to put a PS2. I literally cannot take a PS2 even if I want one. It's also untested, so I don't even know if it works. That's like £15 as well, so it sounds really dumb me not taking it, but I genuinely have nowhere I could put it. I already have a PS1. So, like, I don't need it for that aspect. I don't need the backwards compatibility, so that'd kind of make my PS1 a waste, and I don't want to get rid of my PS1, because it's not even mine, it's my dad's. Not that he ever uses it. We were just talking about this in Ron's stream earlier. Actually, how I want to get my PS2 to my family house so I can play the hit game Cars 2006. I want to get the GameCube version of that game. Fun fact, Cars is a video game movie because the game came out before the film. And you know, the film Cars is 2 weeks older than I am. I was born 2 weeks after Cars came out. Even though the game is a loose sequel, why did they put the sequel out for the movie as a video game, like, 3 days before the movie came out? Why did they do that? Must have over 200 hours in that game. Dude, I want to know my playtime for Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympics. I must have hundreds of hours in that game. You know, sometimes you're a dumb kid, and a game isn't that great, but you just play the hell out of it anyway, because you're a dumb kid. Want to know my playtime in Skate 3? I played like 5 hours of Skate 4, the new one, and it was pretty good. It's kind of jank though. I only played it because it was free. He tried to give me the baby mode controls, and I was like, hell no, give me the normal controls. I've never played Skate before, but give me the normal controls. I want to know my Minecraft playtime across the 7 vote. Yeah, I need to know what my Minecraft playtime is. Like, mostly on Java and Education Edition. Because for a long time, like, the computer I owned wasn't good enough to run Java anymore. And then I got my school laptop in like year 7, and we had Minecraft Education Edition, so I played a lot of that. But Minecraft is still definitely my most played game of all time. Like, without a doubt. I have 500 hours in my current, like, server with my friends. I have 500 hours in it. So, if in the last 2 years since that server's been running, I put 500 hours into it. Yeah, since 2015, it's definitely got to be like 2,000 hours, at least. Did I say 20... What year did I say? I started playing Minecraft in 2015. I've been playing Minecraft for 10 years. Probably have over 1,000 Minecraft. I have I have like 1,100 in Fortnite. I think my most played games go Minecraft, Pokemon Ultra Moon, Fortnite. I played 800 hours of Fortnite on Switch before it got unplayable. The highest I can quantify is 1,905 hours according to my Switch profile. Oh, Pokemon Sword. That's crazy. I always see people's, like, just like on my friends list, looking at people's playtime for Pokemon games. It's like, dude, literally all I do in these games is shiny hunt, and I don't have anywhere near that much time. How is this possible? Like, let me look at my playtime. Well, that'd be 35 now. 180 in Violet, 360 in Sword, 205 in Shield. Okay, that BDSP is misleading. 25 in Scarlet, 225 in Shining Pearl. It's probably like 70 hours in... because I spent a lot of time soft resetting. Do you want my friend code? Well, mine was on the screen, so... Sure, if you want to DM it to me. Or if you want to post it in chat, I don't mind. I just went down on the counter, didn't I? Need the accurate Mimikyu plush? You mean the accurate Mimikyu plush? Are they not all accurate? They all look like Mimikyu to me. Isn't Mimikyu, like, actually really tiny? Like, smaller than most of the plushes? Its height and weight of Pokedex measurements? Yeah. Let me have a look at how much that actually is. Because the English games always list them in feet and inches, and it's really annoying because that only applies to America, and it pisses me off. Every other language has it in meters and kilograms. And then... Oh, I did it again! See, I'm really good at this game. Why is Bulbapedia not loading? My stream's still up. Yeah. Okay, Bulbapedia might just be struggling. The cloth is textured how it's supposed to be. Oh, I think I need that. It's foggy. Does anyone know how the weather works in this game? Is it just random? You mean there's 3,000 hours in the past 2 years? On what game? Friend request received? I wonder who that could be. Minecraft? Oh god. Oh, that doesn't leave the menu open once you accept it. I want to look at your playtime, Ace. 435. This might be considered torture. Most of this would have had to be on Switch 1, right? That has to legally be considered torture. Twitch. Oh, I miss Twitch. I miss Twitch on Switch. On Switch Lite even? Dude. That might be actual hell. Wait, so did you go from Switch Lite straight to Switch 2? That's crazy. insane. I'm gonna hit the home button and sit on my profile for a little bit. If anyone wants to add me, here's my friend code. I don't want to type it out in chat, so now's your chance to be a big shot. I have 1 hour or more on Fall Guys. What a game. I played Fall Guys a little bit in like 2022. Where's my alt account? Yeah, this is mostly why I have an alt account, because I didn't want YouTube to be my most played game. I got to 200 hours on my main and I was like, yeah, I think this is going to be a problem. Yeah, 80 hours in Shining Pearl. That's how much time I spent resetting for the Starly. 20 hours in Sword, that's from Dynamax Adventures. 15 hours in Arceus. This is what... I keep accidentally opening Fortnite on this profile. Anyway. Actually, how much... Yeah, I'm past 35 now. I can never do a Dynamax adventure again. Is it that bad? I think it's better now because now that I have a Switch and a Switch 2 rather than a Switch and a Switch Lite. I still have the Lite, but I'm gonna get a second one of my capture cards because it's cheaper than getting a multi-viewer. And then I can like double hunt without having to point a camera at the screen of one of the 3DSs, one of the Switches. I did 500 of them and then got burnt out 3 years ago and never recovered. I didn't, between BDSP dropping and the first The Weekend. Is that a shiny Furfrou? It is. There it is. 2490. That was a terrible sparkle. I'm running away and coming back. Hello, you gonna sparkle again? No? Okay. That's a repeat ball. I meant to Lux ball it. Oh well. God damn it! Another one? Why have all of my Furfrou been at like 2.5k? All of my shinies in this game. That's crazy, dude. Did that show their nature? I don't know. I'm gonna... What? Nature guesses. Nature guesses. Let's have a look. I'm gonna gay... Hasty. I'm gonna gay Hasty. Gonna J Golly. Do you know if there's any issues if you open different games on different Switches that are using the same profile? If you don't have an internet connection, I don't think so. It's Jolly. Ace, you win. And you get it. I'm gonna nickname it after you because I don't have a name. Ace, because you win. Oh wait, yeah, I was doing a thing where if you got their nature guess right, you get VIP. Okay, you should be assuming I typed your name correctly, you should be a VIP. Yeah. Oh, you can't be a VIP and mod? Oh, okay. Whoops. I didn't... Oh, okay. Okay, well, you're an honorary VIP then, because I didn't know that. Whoa, there's an alpha. There it is. I gotta get a picture with this alpha one in the background. Oh, what the hell, man? Where's the fisheye? How do I... Oh, there's the fisheye. Dog. Dog. Instead of giving me VIP, can you give the furfur you named after me a haircut? I haven't done that side quest yet. I haven't actually done that, so... I will eventually give all of them, trims, because I'm probably going to have enough for every trim. I gotta put this in my spreadsheet now. That was after 2490 seeing Ace. Okay, and now we reset the counter and start again. I love phasing! I love phasing! I love not finding my target! I love finding 4 furfru instead! Are you kidding me? Oh, why are you attacking me? Hang on. He's not even here, dude. Oh, there he is. Meme where it says I love phasing, there's an arrow pointed to for links. It's like that one of SpongeBob screaming. I like the Metron trim most. Yeah, I haven't done the side quest at all. How many trims even are there? 10? Oh, that's a lot. $690? Oh, I see. Am I going to be able to go to Bulbapedia? Nope, Bulbapedia's dead right now. I got that dog in me. I don't even know what happened. I think... Just like... I don't even know how I noticed that furfru, because it didn't register in my mind. I said, is that a shiny furfru, before I even saw it. My mouth moved before my brain did. I keep... Every now and then, I run past here, and I see these poles, and I see a furfru, and I think it's a shiny furfru, because I see the furfru, and then I see black, and I'm like, oh, that's a shiny. It's referring to this kind of meme. Oh, I need to add another... Some people say phalanx. Yeah. Oh, I need to add another furfru at the bottom. There we go. That's my phases, if you didn't know. I haven't gone over odds in this game yet, and it's scaring me. I keep going under odds in 4096 hunts. Though I did keep going over odds in the Friend Safari, and my entire life is just damn phasing. I'm on phase 8 in the Friend Safari. I'm on phase 28 for Mimikyu. I'm on phase 5 for Drampa. My life is phasing. That's all I do. Oh, I need to update the title. Because I'm on phase 5 now. All I do is phase. It's just a phase, Mom. It's not a phase. How did we come up with the term phasing? I call myself the over odds queen once so you can be the phase queen. Well, yeah, because I don't go over odds. I go way under odds. I just phase way too much. That seems to how it goes. Like, almost all of my Mimikyu phases, under odds. Every single shiny I've found in this game, under odds. I know, but it's great terminology, yeah. My army of evil dogs at the bottom of the screen. My under odds over odds ratio seems to be way worse than most people. Mine is like too much under odds. Like, okay, let me look at my general 4096 because that's the most I've done. My average encounter for a 4096 shiny is 3,267.06 encounters. Like Gremlin, for example, seems to get phases under odds 60% of the time, but for me it's maybe 40% under odds. Right. Okay, ads are gonna run in a few minutes. I'm gonna take a slightly longer break than ads probably. I'll see you guys back in a little bit. I'm back, hello. Oh, hopes and dreams. We're hoping they're dreams. Work out my actual average eventually. I think 40% is supposed to be the actual likelihood of ending under... I can't read! I think 40% is supposed to be the actual likelihood of a hunt ending under odds. Right. I'll have to figure out, like, what percentage of my hunts have been under and over odds. Though I do have everything split up between 4096 and 8192 because they're different. Like, in my spreadsheet I have my 4096 phases and the averages and stuff, and then I have 8192. I've done like no 8192 hunts, dude. I've done so many more 4096, mostly because of Mimikyu, but... Oh, he's gone. I think I've found that specific Furfrou 3 times now. Can I phase on something else? I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. You'll phase on... Oh, I didn't go to the bench. I didn't go to the bench. You're gonna phase on a Furfrou and you're gonna like it. I didn't change my... I just realized I didn't change any of my tags at all for this stream. It's still Mimikyu. I mean, I'm probably just gonna leave Mimikyu there. I mean, to be fair, I didn't plan on hunting ZA today. I wanted to do Mimikyu. Because I haven't touched Mimikyu at all this month. But, you know, I'll have to troubleshoot and see why I can't get input redirection working, which is really annoying. Because I was using it for Friend Safari as well, because it was just a little bit more comfortable. Like, I have my 3DS's stacked in front of me, and I just opened the top two, and I had my controller on my desk, and I was just doing encounters with one hand, because it was way more comfortable than reaching over. And because I'm not filming or anything, it doesn't have to look nice. Or at least, I have to clear my desk and make room for everything. Also, why the hell did my third phase... My third shiny Furfrou, why did that get more likes than my Alpha Salamence? Why did that happen? I'm gonna clip that just as an example of how a Drampa run works, because I've had a few people ask me. Oh, hey, Asgore. It looks like a deer, D-U-Y, how about you die? This song's been ruined. I never heard the Kanye West one before the Bergen Truck one. So I don't think of that. When I hear this song, I think of running over Des. I need to finish my second playthrough of Deltarune. I got to I beat Jevil, and I got to chapter 2, and I just kind of haven't touched it. Oh, what spotted that damn Furfrou? I've had this Furfrou be shiny once, and I was like here, and I was facing the Drampa, and I just ran past, and I heard the sparkle, and then it was the Furfrou. I think that was the second one? No, that was the third. I don't remember. No, that was the third one. It's like my normal stopping point is just like right in front of that Furfrou, and if I don't open the map fast enough, it sees me, and it's really annoying. See, I got it that time. Damn, we're just listening to the Undertale soundtrack now? Oh my god, there's one Seaver Gunner rip of Snowden Town, and it's like stuck inside the FNAF song. And oh my god, I don't know why, but that one just like itches my brain in a certain way. I can't remember what the mix name is. Oh my god, I thought that was another shiny Furfrou. I'm tweaking. Sometimes I'll see like the item bushes and think it's a Furfrou. This might genuinely be driving me insane. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I went on a side quest thinking about Ben 10. I haven't thought about Ben 10 in a long time. I remember I went to a show when I was a kid and I got a show bag and it had an Omnitrix in it and all it did was make the sound when you pressed it. And I remember like the next day running into my parents' room at like 7 AM with it on and they were not very happy, but that was funny. I saw an Instagram reel of somebody listing their top 5 episodes and I tried to think of mine. I wouldn't be able to do that because I haven't watched Ben 10 since I was probably like 7 years old. My conclusion is that I need to rewatch the series again. Which one? Not that I remember watching a little bit of the newest one and it wasn't very good. All 4 of the classic continuity. Classic Alien Force Ultimate Alien Omniverse. Yeah. Not the reboot. I think the one I watched most was Ultimate Alien. I do remember watching a little bit of the reboot and it wasn't very good. Though it was probably most recently like 10 years ago. And when the reboot came out, I was too old for it, yeah. I don't even know when the reboot came out. "2016. Yeah, okay, I was 10 years old. Yeah. I would have watched a little bit of it because it would have just been on Cartoon Network, but not much. Around that time, I was watching like Teen Titans Go. I think being a dumb little kid, Teen Titans Go was a good show. I watched the finale of the reboot where they brought back the version of Ben from each 4 original series. Oh, right. It's really cool. They put the effort in to do that, but they didn't write them very well. It kept them in line with the canon. Yeah. Warner Bros. Cash grab. Ultimate Alien Bed had the Ultimatrix on backwards. I think it was Ultimate Alien that I watched. The one I remember watching the most where he was like more grown up. Alien Force and Ultimate Alien were the most mature series has been. Yeah, I think those 2 were the ones I watched the most. He's older in Omniverse, but they made it more wacky. Okay, maybe it was Omniverse I watched. I don't remember. It's been like 13 years since I watched Ben 10 or something like that. I wish I've phased on something that wasn't a Furfru. Like a Kangaskhan would have been sick. No, that was 390. I could hear Phalanx waddling after me. Imagine getting trapped in that little slice between the wild zone and the battle zone. Give me my Drampa. My drowsy grandpa. I've decided that that's what Drampa stands for. Drowsy grandpa. Hey man, can I Mega Evolve? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, there was two of them. That's a problem. How many Seeds of Mastery did I just get? What the hell? Why are you still alive? I hate that the Kangaskhan no endure. I'm gonna force myself to stop ranting about Ben 10, rambling about Ben 10, because I could do that until the cows come home and I actually want a shiny hunt for the rest of the night. But long story less short, the classic continuity of Ben 10 is still peak and I need to rewatch it all. That's understandable. I have, like, a hard time just sitting down and watching stuff. Like, watching TV shows. I just never do. I have a DVD set of all three of the Gen 4 movies though, so I watched those while I had no internet and I was shiny hunting. That was fun. That's when I got Salamence and then my first Furfru. Alpha Salamence being my first shiny in this game was so cool as well. I was like, for sure I thought I was gonna phase on one of the Bagon. I really like the Giratina movie because it's just Shaman being a bitch the whole time. It's just rage baiting Ash for the whole film. It's great. The Zoroark movie is kind of fun. I haven't seen the Zoroark one, not in a long time. Shaman the professional rage baiter. I need to get, I think a goal for me is to have every Pokemon movie on DVD. I have, the Arceus movie has a surprising amount of overlap with PLA's plot too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was watching it. I was like, this is literally just Legends Arceus. I mean, not the whole Jewel of Life bit, but it was suspiciously similar to Legends Arceus. But yeah, I think I want to have every Pokemon movie on DVD. Because right now I have, Darkrai, Arceus, and Giratina in that box set. and the Celebi movie, and that's it. I only have 4 of them. Even down to one of the characters wearing Greek-looking outfit like Volo does. Dude, Volo? This is story spoilers, but it's in the title, so you should have expected this. Volo still being alive is crazy. What do you mean that guy just walked into the museum and gave them his outfit? Like, of fucking course he's still alive. I've seen people saying Cynthia is actually just post-transition Volo. And you know what? I'll believe it. I mean, I know it's very clearly not true, but I'll believe it. Like, he has to show up in, like, Gen 10 or something. I need to see him again. Also, Ingo, just being like, yeah, I'm out of here. He just leaves. He was like, I knew he wasn't kidding when he said he'd work for Sentry on his goals. Yeah, he wasn't lying. He was like, I want to know what made him go to France and give them his clothes, though. Also, I really like how AZ, he finds the ultimate weapon, he becomes immortal, and he's just like, I'm gonna go to England, and then immediately sees the darkest day. That's really funny. Like, well, I've got to be alive for 3,000 years now. I'm gonna go to England, and then England immediately has the apocalypse. Do you think Volo was wearing the clothes at the time he gave them to him? Maybe. He might have gone, this is how you wear the clothes, here you go. I want to know how oh, I did it again. I want to know how they explain Ingo coming back. Well, because they say the battle subway is running again because Ingo's back. How do you explain your twin brother being 20 years older than you? Like, assuming he came, like, he disappeared for the afternoon and then came back. Like, Emmett just goes, like, Ingo just disappears for the afternoon. Emmett's like, where the hell did Ingo go? He comes back, he's 20 years older and beaten the fuck up. Anyway, I said this on Blue Sky the other day, but imagine they're doing some kind of overarching plot in the Legends games that'll have an epic conclusion. They seem to be, now, we now have 2 immortal characters, Volo and Lysander. They've got to cross paths eventually, yet I think they seem to be doing an overarching story between the 3D games in general. Because, now this is even more story spoilers if you haven't caught Zygarde yet. And with the final boss as well. Mega Zygarde's special move is suspiciously similar to a Z move. Like, really, really similar to a Z move. And then once you catch Zygarde, Lysander comes over and it's like, yeah, that thing was like a Z move, wasn't it? I was freaking the fuck out. What was the move called? It was called, like, Nihilai Light or something? Like, I don't know if this was a common theory at the time, but I had, like, some sort of idea that Z moves had to have something to do with Zygarde. Because of the whole Z thing, and Pokemon Z never happened. And Nihil Light, yeah, okay. Because I was like, this has to have... Oh, wait. Like, they have to have something to do with it. And then Lysander goes, this is really, really similar to a Z move. So, like... Maybe we see Ultra Necrozma in the DLC, that's all I'm saying. But in fairness, it's worth mentioning the Z and Z moves doesn't stand for Zygarde, it stands for Zenith. Yeah, that's true. However, it can have a double meaning. There's no rule saying it can't. I'm not saying it necessarily stands for Zygarde, but I feel like there's a pretty obvious connection there that felt like way more of a stretch until now. Like, with the amount of content that was presumably for Pokemon Z that got brought over into Sun and Moon, like the whole Zygarde Paw stuff and Xena and Dexio. Xena and Dexio? His name's Dexio, right? Zenith, Crown Zenith, Zacian, Zygarde, Zacian's dog. I mean, Zygarde could be Zacian's dog, Zacian could be Zygarde's dog. Imagine if they do 5 Legends games and then they make up Pokemon Legends of Volo. Not focused on any Pokemon or anything, focused on the guy. To be completely honest, I kind of like that they're doing Legends games rather than remakes. Because in the first round of the Terra Leak, it was pretty clear that Arceus was meant to be the Gen 4 remake, but then like really late into development they were like, wait, what if they hate it? We need to do like a Diamond and Pearl remake as well. Get Ilka onto that right now. That's why BDSP is so bad, because it was rushed. Like, but I'm clearly we didn't get Pokemon Z, because ZA is very clearly a direct sequel to X and Y. So like, it's still morning. Where's my Drampa? Man. I'm also glad the Legends games aren't called Legends Pokemon. Aren't all called Legends Pokemon name. That makes them less predictable. Yeah. I still think calling this game Legends ZA is kind of dumb though, because like, yeah, it's got to do with Zygarde. I don't know. Though, Zygarde isn't really a big part in this, like, it's not a substantial part in the story until the very end. So, calling it Legends Zygarde might be dumb. Did you realize what the A stands for, and I can't believe it took that long to put 2 and 2 together? Is it not like the ZA Royale? Does it mean something else? Ange. Oh. Right. Zygarde Ange. Yeah. Yeah. This game was, the whole Ange thing was kind of ruined for me, because every time I hear Ange, I just think of Ange Postecoglou, like he was Tottenham's manager last year, and then he got sacked, and then he just got sacked again. I can't remember what team's manager he was this year. I sacked him after 7 games or something. But every time I saw Ange, I just thought of him, and it kind of ruined it for me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Alpha Drampa. Damn it. What team did he just get sacked from? I think it was Forest? Ange Postecoglou. Nottingham Forest, yeah. I don't care. I'm a Liverpool supporter. I don't I don't care about Angelo Sagoglu. Wasn't my favourite boss fight in recent Pokemon games, but I did enjoy it. I think I enjoyed the conclusion of this game less than everyone else, though I did like it. I thought the final boss fight was a little bit underwhelming, to be completely honest. Like, you're just fighting these two flowers. But the actual ending was very good. I liked it. Man, I wish Xerneas and Yveltal were huntable in this game as well, because that would have been sick. That would have been a really cool hunt to do. I think it's ridiculous that... I think it's ridiculous that you can't shiny hunt any of the Kalos legendaries in any of the Kalos games. Like, you can only hunt them in Ultra Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. I still need to get Xerneas and Zygarde from Dynamax Adventures for this game. I have a Yveltal, but I don't have the other two. Volo, AI, Saturn, Tura, and even Eternatus I prefer as battles? I don't know. I don't know how I would rank it out of, like, the final bosses of the 3D games. But I feel like it was definitely kind of underwhelming. Yveltal is my only one of the trio I still need, but I just decided from the start it would be the last shiny in my living deck since Xerneas was my first. That's fair. Man. Wait, what? I wish the whole Pokemon send-out thing worked the same as it did in Arceus in this game. I've gotten used to it now, but for the whole playthrough, I kept throwing balls at stuff instead of... Like, I kept throwing balls at the Mega Ore, or whatever it is, the Mega Shards, rather than my Pokemon, because that's how it worked in Arceus. I wish the controls were consistent between such Pokemon games. Yeah, we have 3 open world Pokemon games, and every single one of them controls differently. And it's just minor things in this game as well. Like, the Pokemon send out and the Pokeballs are different. And they swapped Sprint and Crouch. I know for a fact if I go back and play Arceus, I'm gonna be crouching when I try to sprint. I feel like I feel like crouching was a lot more important in Arceus though, which is why it was on B rather than sprint. But I still wish it was just consistent. And, like, it annoys me how in Scarlet and Violet... Oh, it's daytime. It annoys me how in Scarlet and Violet you could throw your Pokeball at a Pokemon to encounter it, but not to catch it. After we had Arceus, they just got rid of that. I do appreciate that X is to open the menu again rather than up on the D-pad, because that was really weird. Like, they couldn't have made up to switch between Pokeball and... between Ball and, Pokemon. I feel like that would have been better, because having X as the menu is just like what it should be. I hope we'll have Overworld caching in Gen 10 and beyond. I can understand not being in Scarlet Violet since those games are probably being made by at the same time as PLA as by a different team. Yeah, I think they were. Should be the norm now. Yeah, if they're gonna have Overworld encounters, even if they do go back to the regular turn-based stuff, they need to have catching in the Overworld. Same goes for the Shiny Sparkle. I'm so glad they improved it in this game. It has the Let's Go Sparkles, the Arceus Sparkles. It tells you when you lock onto it. There were like 5 indicators. Audio Sparkle, Visual Sparkle, Lock On Indicator. It sparkles when you encounter it. I don't remember what the last one was. Oh, in its username here, in its stats directly in the menu, it has the sparkle rather than in the summary. I don't know, this game is kind of making me want to play Arceus again. Not that I'm going to drop this game anytime soon, but I do want to go back and play some more Arceus. And the fact that they don't despawn. They don't despawn technically. Like, so there's... You can still make them... You can still scare them off and make them flee and then they despawn. But, so you have the 10 slots, right? You can find 10 shinies and they'll persist in the wild. But then, if you find an 11th, if you catch it right there, it's all good. The other 10 will stay. But if you leave that 11th one hanging around and run away, the oldest shiny you have spawned in the world will despawn, and the new one will take its place. Which I think is a good way to do it, because you really shouldn't be having 10 shinies hanging around. I feel like they realized their AFK method would be a thing and put that limit there. Because if you leave it going overnight and you find 15 shinies, you only get to keep 10 of them. Which, I mean, is still ridiculous. You should just put the effort in and get it, rather than making the game do it for you. But anyway, that's beside the point. When is my yellow granddad gonna be here? Can I have my yellow granddad, please? Oh, am I gonna... Almost at 1,000 on phase 5. I love taking a break from my phases by phasing, and then taking a break from those phases by doing more phases. Wait, I need to have my Lux Balls out, because I know there's going to be another Furfru. I caught Salamence in a Dusk Ball because I feel like that fits the best. Because it's got... In Scarlet and Violet, Salamance's wings, when it was shiny, didn't change colour. They stayed red. And while I do think I kind of like the red better on the shiny, they're meant to be orange. Oh, Salamence, okay. The green looked a bit different too. Yeah, it was darker. Oh, man. I did find a like a really low quality GIF of Salamence somewhere from Scarlet and Violet. I feel like I'm gonna have to figure out how to make those GIFs of all those shiny Pokemon models myself, because relying on other people to do it sucks, because half the stuff I found, it's either just the 3DS models. There's stuff on my counter. It's either just the 3DS models, or they only do the models for the new Pokemon in each game rather than the old Pokemon as well. I keep forgetting to go back to the bench. This game had ride Pokemon. That's what I was saying. I was waiting the whole game to get a ride Pokemon, and it just didn't happen. I was like, do we not even get the roller skates? Didn't even get roller skates back from X and Y? This is ridiculous. I keep doing it. At least give us the bike or roller skates. Yeah, exactly. I was waiting to have ride Pokemon this whole game, and it just didn't happen. I like the navigation and parkour, but I would like it to be... it would be nice to be able to move quicker. Yeah. What would a ride Pokemon be for? So you can go from one side of the world to the other in 5 minutes. It would just be nice. Exactly. Running is fine, but I want to ride Pokemon. Hello, Salamence Prince. I was just waiting for it, and I was waiting for it, and I was waiting for it, and it never happened. Hey, here's my Alpha Salamence. He's very green. I like him. He spins when I do. Kalos literally has Go-Go in its decks too. Yeah, like, there was no reason for not... Like, they could have... I don't know. Yeah, I freaked out that that was my first shiny in this game. I thought I was phasing on one of the Bagon for sure. But nope, Salamence immediately. Salamence is like my third favorite Pokemon of all time, and my first two aren't in this game, so I had to go for it immediately. I still need to hunt Roaring Moon in Scarlet and Violet though, and I kind of don't want to do that, but because it means playing Scarlet and Violet. But Shiny Roaring Moon is so good, and I love it, and I need it. But I've just gotten rolled so hard on getting Beast Balls. I was trying to get Beast Balls to I just used all my beast balls. I used my last two on the I used my last two on the Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon raids. I never even caught that that Roaring Moon. I still have it set up. I haven't gone online on that profile, but I never caught Roaring Moon. I'll have to do that. I used both of my beast balls for that, and now I don't have any for like a shiny Roaring Moon. I got rolled so hard on the item printer. I have 9 Master Balls now, and no Beast Balls. Been putting off going for Roaring Moon since Scarlet and Violet came out. Yeah. After Scarlet and Violet came out, I started going for Iron Valiant, because I played through Violet. And I found a Greavard. And then I faced on a Greavard, and then I stopped. I've done no hunting in Scarlet and Violet whatsoever. I don't even know how I ended up with 160 hours of playtime in that game. I really don't. I have lots of shinies in Scarlet and Violet too, so I don't know why I never did. I think I have like 100. When I got my Switch 2, I was just like running around in the terrarium just to like see how the Switch 2 patch would go. And I found 2 shiny Crabrawler within like 5 minutes of each other. Full odds. I was like, damn, this Switch 2 shit's crazy. But I've never, like, actually, aside from giving up on Iron Valiant in 2022, I've never actually sat down and shiny hunted in those games. I still need to get all the Paradox guys. I did do some sandwich hunting for Fluttermane, and I needed one I think with 0 attack for I made a VGC team for a friend, and because that was the easiest team member to get a shiny of, because it was in Scarlet Violet, so I just did, for, like, vanity. And I got cool ribbons and marks on all of them. Nobody liked your feet pic on Twitter. I didn't need to know that, I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh god, Tawny's trending. Your what pick? That's what I'm saying. Why did I need to know that? Also, I need to go to the zone. My foot pick. Well, I did. Don't make me look this up. I didn't need to see your... I don't need to see your foot pick, dude. And clearly it wasn't a good one, that's what I'm saying. Someone said if I post a foot pick I get a free Switch too. Well, did you get it? Gotta get rid of the sandal. No, you did not get it. You just got scanned into free feet pics, dude. I don't like that this is the discussion we're having right now. I really don't. We're not discussing feet pics. Stop with the feet pics. This isn't the first feet-related shiny hunting stream I've been to this year. Don't! No, stop. Sorry, we can talk about someone else's feet. I don't want to talk about anyone's feet. How about instead we talk about how everyone has collectively decided that Urbane is the only straight character in this game. He's the most straight man ever existing. I mean, Yuri is in the tags, but what does that have to do with feet pics? Everyone in this game is gay except Urbane. He's the straightest man of all time. Those who know. So you guys are wind. We can talk about Yuri, because that seems to be the thing that this stream is for. Yuri. I would like a yellow grandpa right now, please. Please, game. He's kind of more orangey than yellow, right? Like, the white goes kind of yellow, but the blue goes kind of orange. Well, not the white. Like, the light blue goes yellow, and... Wait. No, dude. The light blue goes orange, and the white goes yellow. I took this photo initially because I thought it was very funny to climb up this big tree and play Pokemon Y, but the only thing people talk about when they see it is my foot. Okay, well now I have to look at this. How far back was this? I don't see it. Was it recent, or... I just see your Sandshrew you got, like, 2 weeks ago. Which is sick. Nice. Oh, and Dratini as well? So my latest tweet should be at the top. I don't see it. That's weird. Look at a media. Oh, there it is. Okay, it wasn't showing for me. I mean, you kind of did stick your foot right there. I don't know. It's kind of right in frame. Was it the top of the foot? It was the top of the foot. He's got thongs on. Sorry, flip-flops. So you guys are gonna be weird if I call them thongs, because you guys are weird. I keep running away at night. I need to sit at the bench twice. Your German grandma calls them thongs? Didn't know that was a thing in Germany. Oh, I meant to Mega Evolve, damn it. Oh, that was it. I think she's just weird. Maybe she's secretly Australian. Oh god, the Drampa is an alpha. I'm supposed to be going to Germany. I need to find all the Lickitung cards. Schlurp. She watches Bondi Vet too much. Get her on Bondi Rescue. That's a banger show. I don't understand how anybody could ever go to Bondi. It's the most crowded beach on the planet. Why? That would not be enjoyable. And it's hell overrated as well. It's like a rough beach. You want to go for a swim, don't go to Bondi. That's like a surfing beach. That's the guys who made Smash Bros. I think they made Pac-Man as well. I don't understand as well on that show, on Bondi Rescue. 90% of the time, it's people who can't swim that they're rescuing from the water. Maybe, I don't know, if you can't swim, don't go to one of the roughest beaches and the busiest beach in the country. That might be a smart idea. They're always tourists as well, so they're like, oh, well, we have to go to Bondi, and then they can't swim and they die. And they have to get rescued. Or Battle Royale, like this game. Seems pretty smart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Drampa, be yellow, come on. Do you guys like swimming in the sea or not? I feel like it's a pretty divisive topic. I like swimming in the ocean, not the sea. Because it's ocean here. We have one sea. Oh, ads are about to start. Okay. You guys have fun with that. When was somebody gonna tell me that I didn't change it to be right back and it still said starting soon? Guess who's back? Oh, ads are still going. It's fine. Okay, I'm super back now. There. Okay. Technically, the water near me is neither, as it's the English channel, like the BBC. The English channel. I don't know, sometimes the ads take a while to actually run, to start running. This thing is massive, oh my god. For catching. Nope. I'm back from getting a jumper and a drink. No way. You guys have jumpers? That's crazy. Guys, we're in a Lola. There's a storm outside and the winds are hitting my window and it's lovely. Are they making a rattle? I love a Lola! I love a Lola. No, a twin, they be rattling. Have you, like, unpacked and everything, or is everything still in boxes? Oh, man. Have they figured out how to, like, get the bladder stones as a bomb, or what? It's sort of just scattered on the floor right now, right? Yeah. If it was me, I would be in a perpetual state of having just moved in because I never want to unpack anything. It's an Alola reference. Wait, true. True and real. Your Alola mum does not unpack her belongings. Yep. You've just moved into your house in Alola for the last 9 years. I like that in this game, when you knock something out, there's still a chance for you to catch it. It's not just gone forever. In Arceus, when you knock something out, it just died, didn't it? My game just crashed? No. I only had the game crash once, and I was like... I was just like in my PC or something after catching Salamence. And I was kind of just fumbling back and forth between the party and the PC. Then I opened and closed the home menu a couple times, and then the game just crashed. And I don't really know what happened, but it wasn't a big deal. It was running and then it randomly went to 2 FPS and then crashed. Yeah, that happened to me as well. SV crashed less than an hour in. I know a lot of people had crashing issues with Arceus and Scarlet Violet, but I didn't really. I've had my fair share of crashes in Scarlet and Violet, but I think Arceus crashing was only very rare for me, I think. I can't believe they still haven't fixed the bug of Shiny Giratina crashing the game. What move is it that it tries to crash? It tries to crash. It tries and crashes the game when you use a Shiny Giratina. I've only ever had any of the 3DS games crash because of, like, having a modded 3DS, not because of the game. Yeah, Shadow Force. I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure which move it was. But yeah, when you try and use a Shiny Giratina and have it use Shadow Force in Arceus, the game crashes. I guess because it doesn't have an animation for the shiny one because it's shiny locked. But then they added home support. Weird. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Phantom Force, but then I was like, no. Forever go away. Am I tweaking? Was there a shiny one back there? No, there's just nothing here. This playlist constantly guilt trips me into remembering I haven't finished Ocarina of Time. I still maintain that Ocarina of Time is better than Breath of the Wild. I just couldn't get into Breath of the Wild the same way I did with Ocarina of Time. Not that I'm saying Breath of the Wild is a bad game. It's a fantastic game. It's just I way preferred Ocarina of Time. I do own Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and now that there's the Switch 2 update, I should probably go back and actually play those. Because if you have the Switch Online expansion pack, you get the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom update. I wonder what happens if I open this game on this profile on my Switch 1. Will it say... Will it be a separate entry on my profile? It'll say, like, I started playing Legend ZA, and then the Switch 2 edition is separate? Or... I don't know. Because I know that when I opened Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition, it has my playtime from the Switch 1 edition. Did I just sit at the bench too many times? Am I stupid? Just not even paying attention, just yapping. I might be tweaking. Yeah, they should bring super training back. I love how, like, every NPC has different dialogue in this game. Like, there's one guy talking about how they got rid of O powers. There's one guy that talks about Leon getting incredibly lost. There's like a... I love how there's one taxi driver that talks about driving Leon around, and he has like this mystical power to make anyone he goes with lost. Like, at this point it just has to be Palkia fucking with Leon, because he can't be that lost. I like how they had a kind of funny joke in Sword and Shield. The community latched onto it, and then they just made it way funnier in this game. I'm a big fan of Leon being horribly and tragically lost wherever he goes. He's one of my favorite champions, yeah. Sword and Shield's writing may be, like, absolutely abysmal, but I really do love Leon. Is this the battle tree? I don't remember what song this is. Battle? Oh, it's the Lake Guardians from Arceus. I need them to release the soundtrack of this game so I don't have to use the game rip. I need to get the physical CD releases of all the Pokemon games as well. I'm not sure how much I'm mixing up Leon's portrayal in the games and the anime, but in my mind he feels so real and genuine. Mad powerful, but also stupid and goofy. Yeah. I never watched Journeys. I saw like a couple episodes because they were just on TV when I turned the TV on, but I've never sat down and watched it. He's a great example of what a champion should be, and that makes sense for him as a Chairman Rose. Because as Chairman Rose groomed him into that role, yeah. Also, speaking of Leon getting lost all the time, I love that the anime adding extra lore like that in the to Sonya with the fact that she's a horrible driver. That's great. I didn't know that. I like that. That's funny. She has this stupid fucked up Mr. Bean car. What, like the Mini? Does she have like the Mini? Yeah, but bright pink. That's fantastic. I gotta watch all of the anime. There's so much of the anime I haven't watched. I've basically watched like Indigo League, Orange Island, all of X and Y, like half of Sun and Moon. I own disc 1 and disc 5 of season 1 of the Sun and Moon anime. There's 6 discs. Oh, that's great. She actually does just have the Mini. I keep forgetting to go sit at the bench. I'm gonna explode. Love Sonya so much. Really glad I made her important in my OC universe. I like her too. I like that her book is in the library in Scarlet and Violet. Like, that positions Scarlet and Violet as very clearly after Sword and Shield, and I appreciate that. Made her my trainer Sona's older sister, which is such a good decision. Didn't mean to have to counter. Owie. Is it... Am I tweaking? Am I just really bad at doing the whole bench thing? Did it not just turn to... Okay, I don't know what's happening. The whole OC community is really cool and fun. I want to get even more into it, but it's hard because I'm not too good at drawing. I have a lot of ideas and they're very fun to talk about. Yeah. I wish I could, like, draw. But I would also like to get a damn Drampa. Anything that's not a Furfru. Even if it's just one phase without a Furfru. That would be nice. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go for. I don't know if I'm going to go till 3.5 hours or 4 hours. Stronger monsters. Dark. I'd also like a shiny. I'm drowning. I'm not drowning, I just phase a lot. Can we invent a term where you phase a lot? Overrod's queen, phase queen. Yeah, exactly. I love phasing. I love I made a meme of myself the other day. Well, probably a while ago now, actually. It was another 25 phases to Sleepy Q, and then now it's happening. Oh, I found it. How long ago did I post this? I posted this on the 12th. I posted it 12 days ago. And it came true, because I keep phasing. Did I phase on anything after posting that? Oh yeah, I found a Swadloon in the Friend Safari after posting that. And now I've phased 4 times on Furfru. Let me Mega Evolve. I need to kill this guy. I love Pokepelago. I really enjoyed my Gub Gub hunt, having to use Pokepelago to get the fossils. Why are there so many? Go away. Go away. Enjoy, you kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna call it after this one at, oh, no, I'll go to 2K actually. Now go to the bench and sit at the bench twice. Don't get up in the middle of the night and run over because it'll be a Clefairy, not a Drampa. Sit at the bench, watch the cutscene, then do it again. Probably call it a night when you end stream. Oh god, what time is it for you? It's gonna be like 6, dude. Okay. Maybe I will call it here then, because that's ridiculous. I just said don't leave and I left. Go to 2K. Okay. Oh, Bailey, thank you for following. Hello. How's it going? I assume you saw that I was live because my Discord status is actually working now. I don't know what happened. It just decided to start working. I turned off follower alerts because I didn't want to single people out. Oh man, I was gonna raid Marker, and now he's ending stream. Damn it. No, don't leave. I was gonna raid you, damn it. There's so many dogs. I got that dog in me, and by that dog I mean 4 of them. What the dog doing? Getting in my way and being shiny. Oh, banger alert. I really like the modern Pokemon music with the slap bass. It's really good. I don't even know what song this is. I assume it's from Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet had an absolutely massive soundtrack. Like, in comparison to the last few games. This is Battle Terrapagos, okay. Kieran when he has Terrapagos, yeah. Definitely. I need to know what being on Game Freak's music team is like, because it must be insane. Like, the music they make is crazy. Crazy that they can still write great melodies. It feels like they would have used up all the combinations of notes by now. Yeah. Like... I know. Every Pokemon game's music is just so good. I wish more Nintendo games had their soundtracks released other than just Pokemon. Like, physically. I know they're doing Nintendo music now, but I don't want to use Nintendo music. Like, give me a CD. Whenever it drops, I'm buying the CD of this game. I need to find at least Let's Go and X and Y as well. Like the CDs. I'm still mad that they never released Ultra Sun and Moon's exclusive tracks. Cause they in like the I think in the Diamond and Pearl they had the Emerald exclusive tracks, and then in Black and White they had the Platinum exclusive tracks. And maybe in X and Y they had the Black and White 2 tracks? I don't know. And then for Ultra Sun and Moon, they just didn't. So I have to have the game rip, because they just straight up didn't release the soundtrack, which sucks because I want it. I need a high quality version of the Ultra Necrozma theme and like all of the new battle themes. Like Ultra Jungle goes crazy. Alpha Drampa. I'm tired of this Drampa. That's too damn bad. I've seen people get the Alpha Eevee here. That'd be such a cool thing to phase on. Why is there so many dogs? Why is everything in here a dog? Dude, shut up. Oh, hey, it's Birdly. Birdly. $1,900. Oh, like for Area 19. Dog. I feel like shiny hunting in these overworld games, it's like a similar but different kind of excitement to a random encounter shiny, at least in the Legends games, not in Scarlet and Violet, because you have to pay attention to those. It's like doing a random encounter and then just having a shiny pop up in front of you is always like a crazy thing. Oh, there's the Alpha Eevee. But then, like, when you're playing an overworld game and you're just running around and you hear the sparkle, it's like a completely different feeling. It's like, what? And then you've got to search for it. It becomes a game in that way. I also don't like the fact that there's a chance I have like a fletchling or a Pidgey sitting on a pole somewhere, and I either failed it without realizing or it's still there. It seems really easy to fail Pokemon in this game. I haven't though, because I'm goated and I would never fail a shiny ever, except for that one time when I did. When I was playing Arceus and there was an outbreak and I found a shiny Ralts, and I don't know if... do outbreaks on their own increase odds in Arceus? Because I hadn't completed Ralts' Dex entry. And it wasn't a massive outbreak, it was just a regular outbreak. They do by quite a lot? Oh, okay. So it was a filthy method hunt, but I still failed it, and I didn't like that. That was upsetting. Mass outbreaks of rarer shinies than normal ones? Really? I suppose because you see so many outbreaks when that happens. And, like, all of the Safari Week shinies I've failed, because I failed a lot of those. Man. Okay, that's 2k. Let me see if there's somebody to raid. Just gonna go to the Legend ZA category, maybe. Or... oh, Dallas is live. Let me make sure he's not about to end stream. I'll go do a bench. How long has he been live for? Oh, a minute. Okay. Yeah, let's raid Dallas. Yeah, stream ending. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. Shiny Furfrou was cool, but I have 4 of them now. I don't need any more. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Let's raid Dallas. Let's make sure I spell it right. Yep, okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, bye.